Oh, haha, it's me, Lucky Jack 20, your favorite Let's Player on the channel. Welcoming you all to the finale of Crash 2, featuring these schmucks. I'm so sorry. People who've never watched that video are gonna think I'm going crazy. Why you forever rest in peace? Okay, Coco jumped in but then kind of gave up. Like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen.
No more beaming. I'm gonna walk. So, this is the final level, and then, as is true to form, you can unlock a new path by earning all the colored gems.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. However, they also set this up in such a way that I think it's almost impossible to get every gem before you beat the game.
Mm-hmm. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't get all the box gems, you can't get all the...
Yeah. Even then, I don't really... This one really isn't that much harder than Piston in a way, so I think you'll be fine.
There's some platforms you have to be careful of, but...
I like how those pistons don't even go all the way down. It's like you'd had one job.
Well, to be fair, if they did, then it'd be kind of broken in a platforming sense.
Well, you know...
Okay.
Well,
also,
you know...
be careful of that platform. It has a heat ring over it.
Mm-hmm.
Around it.
They especially spam that in the Huge Adventure, in the futuristic level, but anyway. It's like, oh, you know, maintenance in this place is an absolute bitch. It doesn't really help too that my only source of help is through internship.
Yeah. He does it.
That is a dick move, developers.
Yeah, that was kind of a dick move. Again, just the fact that it can bounce as high as you can, that shit just hurts.
Yeah. The pride and the
just walk
skin.
underneath this one. Yeah, I can. Oh. Oh, shave. Oh, boy. Wait for it. Nope.
Wait.
How about now?
Nope.
What was that about shaving?
Yeah, the platforming gets a little tricky, but this is basically pistoning it away again. What?
I thought you said something about shaving.
A close shave.
It's the wrong trousers, Gromit, and they've gone the wrong.
Oh, God rest his voice actor.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, so this is basically just an advanced version of pistoning it away. Okay, what the... Oh, I see what I need to do here.
By the way...
Yeah, this one's kind of technical.
Yeah, especially when you have them bounce like that.
But actually all that, they're pretty easy.
Ooh.
By the way, my absolute favorite of those shorts is what was it? It's either the knitting one or the one with the dolphin.
Rats.
Logan, you have one job, man.
The one with the penguin.
I'm trying to get up top here first.
Oh, the penguin, that's the wrong trousers.
This is a safer way to do this.
The very first one?
Yeah.
No, the very first one was the one where they go to the moon because they think it's made of cheese.
Oh, right. That one was fun.
I think that one actually is called The Day on the Moon.
Yep. I do like at the end of the one with the knitting, the girl and him fall in love, but he decides to let her go because she doesn't like cheese.
Because she's allergic to the stuff.
Oh.
Not even Wednesday.
Well, goodbye then. Just walks away.
Did anybody see the very last short that was made back in like 2008?
I've been meaning to.
The last thing I ever saw from them. The last thing I ever saw from them was crap.
Oh boy.
They got
Ow.
They actually got a new character. Ow.
Oh.
They actually got a new character that is a permanent addition to the cast. I was hoping there would be more, but of course no.
It's like
I could be wrong though, but doesn't Wallace didn't he technically have two actors, and like one of them was the one who starred as him in the Telltale series?
Yeah, that's it.
I think so. Also, if you're wondering what I just did there, if you're wondering what I was doing there, I slid and then spun that way.
Oh!
I slid and then spun that way. When the projectile came down, I would automatically blow it up, and we did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last box gem will be ours.
All that's left is this motherfucker right here, and his shrink ray.
Actually, now that I think about it, since Peter Wallace is dead, do you think that replacement from the Telltale games is going to be his new voice actor? You know, assuming they do more with Wallace and Gromit?
I do.
Surprised, I guess.
I do hope they do more with Wallace and Gromit. I mean, I absolutely love Wallace and Gromit, and I want
guys,
it
it's
to
time.
continue.
Same here. I mean, who doesn't love Wallace and Gromit?
We've gotten the 25th slave crystal.
Yeah. Oh, right.
As well as a few gems.
That's what they call it. He says we also need the 25 slave crystals from the surface.
I know. I'm just saying.
How are we going to get any of them if we don't have any more operatives left?
Right there. Oh no, he was the villain.
Sorry, I thought of something funny.
Plan is nearly complete, and I have you, Crash Bandicoot.
Huh?
He's gonna hypnotize the world.
Honestly, this part would have made more sense if there was actually a little more static on his model.
Yeah, I was about to say, that is like the
Coco.
small little nitpick I do have with the way they handle these in Crash 2. They don't have the kind of distortion that the original games have, but other than that, that's only, again, a nitpick. Like, I do appreciate how more animated they are in N.Sane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee,
Okay, then that means we have to stop him.
You fool!
Stop him.
She's telling him
By the way, the last main series short was called A Matter of Loaf and Death.
Yeah, I remember that being the name of it. I think the last thing I ever saw from the series, it was actually the movie Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Same here. That was the last thing I saw of them. Well, recent anyway.
Okay.
I mean, outside of that, I did play at least 2 episodes of the 4 episode Telltale series.
Yeah.
Alright.
And now,
So
guys,
that's-
let's get ready for the easiest and possibly worst boss in the series.
Well, the worst Cortex boss, anyway.
Really?
The jetpack.
Because, quite literally, all we have to do is just get near him and spin.
And thankfully,
Like,
they
he-
do give you a bit of an indicator.
Yeah, he doesn't even fight us. We just have to chase him.
Yeah, we just have to chase him.
Yep,
it.
that's all you gotta do.
I think you do have to beat him before he gets to the end of the course.
Ow.
But yeah, it's just too easy to get to
Yes.
it.
Yeah, but he doesn't even fight you.
No,
Just
he
wait for that
doesn't.
little red icon
Well-
above his head.
Well, Matt, his hand is full.
By the way, yeah, speaking of his hand, that's
True.
actually
Yeah, he
something
could-
that they changed in this. Like, in the original game, he was holding his blaster, but in N.Sane, he's holding that one crystal that he found in the caves.
Dad.
And he's done.
And I got the speed.
Get ready.
Hey, that wasn't in the original game.
Behold, people, that was piss easy.
Oh!
seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, and he gives off one farewell sequel confirmer. Oh, hang on.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, hey, Mr. Krabs.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex?
Ooh, money!
Vortex. Still up
Coco, your brother is about to get devoured.
Oh, Crash beats a Krabs every other day. I think it'll be fine.
Actually, we just have to think about it. That actually is kind of an analogy of how Activision is treating Crash now.
Ha!
Perhaps his plan is still going to work, unless we get the final. Well, how 40 gems? 30?
42
Yeah,
gems.
42
Yeah,
gems.
42. Let's get the 42nd gem. By
Yeah.
taking the colored gem path, so that we can get Dr. Embryo's laser to blast down the Cortex Vortex for good.
And this is the only secret ending that is canon.
Yes.
Well, I
Yeah,
get
pretty
in a
much.
way. I mean, you could technically say the 1 and 3 could be sort of canon because, well, again, you got Uka Uka, who's pretty much this omnipotent mask. I mean, he probably found a way to fix that whole mess. At least until after the babies were done pulling on him.
Yeah,
And here we wait.
because the timing is so freaking like.
Here we
This
see
is so,
the
like,
robotic
okay.
octopus
Yeah,
in
the
its
time here
natural
is correct.
environment, vibrating in an attempt to call
now-
out for its mate.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately no boxes, just a bunch of free lives as if you're gonna need them anymore, but
Yeah. Well, anytime now, Death Row.
done. Aha! Okay, time to use the slide jump technique.
Ooh.
And oh yeah, and
Oh, wait, they actually do work on. Oh, okay then.
Yep. Ta-da! Oval hitboxes, motherfucker. Anyway.
That might actually be a change from the original because I don't think you could do that like in the classic games.
Suppose when
Hardcore Crash fans,
and
answer
yellow
for
gem.
us.
With your powers combined, we have more BS platforming. Come on. Careful.
This one I don't think is too bad.
With the gems combined, I am Dr. Embryo!
That's not exactly what he sounds like, but good enough.
Shut up,
I
I-
will say, going from.
Oh
Crash
God!
to-
What's up?
What?
You expecting Crash Bandicoot, but it was me, Brio.
Rio, yeah, that
was a
actually
good
does sound similar enough. And actually,
Yeah.
speaking of similar,
That's
in your
Neo, but
defense,
yeah.
man, you actually do sound a
Brio
little bit-
Brando.
Yeah, In your defense, Matt, he actually did sound a little bit about how Brendan O'Brien used to voice Brio.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. Sorry.
I can't do Brio for the life of me.
I was going to say that going from Crash to Titans in this game, I did appreciate that they kept
Maurice
Maurice
LaMarche.
LaMarche.
excuse me, God. Yeah, I had to clear my throat. Yeah, I'm glad that they kept him on for Embryo.
I was
Yeah,
legitimately
again,
surprised that they did.
Honestly, the only one that they didn't keep that we do sorely miss is Nolan North as in Jim.
Yeah, there you go. 40,
Yeah, but
42 out of 42.
Even then, I think that I personally think Corey Burton is better, only because he gets both the Igor-esque voice and
Now this is a little odd. I don't know how you're supposed to know about this, but in order to see the secret ending, you're gonna have to take the elevator and go up one more floor.
Yep.
You have acquired all of the gems.
Yay!
Yep.
Incredible. The crystals are not the
I
only
think this is a
means
little
of
more obvious in the original game,
planetary
considering how you
energy.
got the bosses that way.
The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever.
Yay!
Good on ya.
And then unseal an unspeakable
Let me
evil.
warp you to my completed
Yeah,
laser
this was all technically his fault.
it's
Good riddance,
technically
we never
our
see him
fault.
again.
True, but
Anyway.
to be fair, he gave us the idea.
Here we go.
I love this ending, by the way.
By the way, the orange gem isn't in Crash 2. Fucking thanks.
The gems go in. Here we go!
Don't mind if I do. By the way, I love the change they made to the remakes and ending.
Oh yeah, like instead of just blasting it, you freaking sliced through.
Cuts him to the middle.
Ha!
Cut man.
Bam.
would be
Dr.
so proud.
Cortex! Ah!
And dead. We saved.
Oh
the
man, I
world
forgot.
again.
I just remembered I did not pay
And
the insurance
But at
off
what
of this
cost?
thing.
But at what cost? You will have to join us in the finale of our N.Sane Trilogy.
Get to work,
You're
Mac.
up, Matt.
Mac.
Shut the fuck up.
Bye-bye, everybody!
Till next time, everybody.
Bye.
Woohoo!
Bye, guys. We'll be back when I finish those time trials.